Hi guys, it's Ruthless, and welcome back to my channel. If you've watched me before, watched my content before. So we are back at Red Bull Ring, and for the second part of round 3. But this time we will be doing the feature part, where obviously I did the sprint earlier, and now I'm going to be doing the feature part. And we are obviously still on Red Bull Ring, and on this start on the feature race, you start where you finished in the sprint. Also, in the feature, there is a mandatory tyre change, so it'll be interesting to see what tyres everyone starts on and on everyone's strategies. But anyway, let's go through the starting order of the feature race. So after a brilliant win in the sprint, Benji is on pole, Foss Jams is second, Gaz is in third, Willy Bob is fourth, Blackie's fifth, It's Hoggy is sixth, Seamus is seventh, Kieran is eighth, Campo is ninth, Dodge is 10th, Big Mac is 11th. So let's just have a look, see what roughly. Oh, and there is a chance of rain in this race as well. And if the rain goes over the first bar, it will be classified as a wet race, and then there'll be no mandatory tyre change. So let's get the 2 laps going. Let's get this race on the way. It is raining. Sorry, I correct myself there. It is raining at the moment. If it goes over that bar, it will be classified as a wet race. But at the moment, it's not. Anyway, back to the racing. Alright. And we're off. Looks like everyone got off. Bear Green has got off to a great start. Doesn't look like Hoggy didn't get off to a great start there. But everyone did get around the first corner okay. Fast Jams is already trying to take first. Already making a move. He's got 9th from last place. First up, he's getting 2 spots already, so he's doing well. Fast Jam's obviously taking the lead from Benji. In that, I think that's the GR4 version of Genesis, I believe. With his teammate in second. Gaz, Blackie, Willie Ball with Seamus got behind him, and Gudin, Campo, Hoggy, Big Mac, and Dodge. Big Mac must have made a little mistake there. Let me just have a look, because he was ahead of Hoggy. Just have a look, quick look. Okay, alright, we'll see what happens to Mac quickly. He went pretty wide. Hoggy just had some great speed out that corner. Moment everyone's together, we're not. There are some gaps. Well, the biggest gap so far is between Giggler and Hoggy. In Hoggy does have half a second Campo's going far past the grid and he does it, gets himself into 7th place. So this is obviously a 40-minute race as well. See how the guys are doing up there. So James is now starting to pull out a lead over Benji. Obviously, Gas Monkey, Blackie and Willie are all there. And so is James as well. So 2nd to 6th are all relatively close together. So Gas is going to try and go for a pass on Benji. Can he pull it off? Side by side behind this corner. Oh, Gas does it. He takes 2nd place. Got a nice move there around the outside. And let's just run a lap with Campo. And the first, oh, no, I'll have to come out of that. Let's have a look, see what happened to Welly Bob. Where's Welly Bob? Okay, so it's coming up here. Behind him. Hits, okay, hits that curb a little bit too much and it unsettles the car and it's obviously messed him up. So that's unfortunate for Willie there. And that's gonna push him down. Oh, push him down to last place, unfortunately. Jams is now starting to really put out a gap now. I wouldn't not surprised because Jams is he's probably the quickest out of all of us probably. He probably is. I think I've had many races with him and I think he probably is. Well, I probably had more races with Jams than some of these I've raced with. Some people I've raced with, so I think James probably is slightly quicker than the majority of people in this lobby. In this race, I think. But that's with James serving that penalty. Gaz will have closed the gap a little bit, not too much, but oh, Gaz goes complete. Oh, that was an odd one. Looked like it went completely wide there. Maybe that was a bit of a, there was a bit of a glitch there unfortunately. It looked like he went completely wide, but he didn't. The Gaz at the moment has the fastest lap 38.0. So obviously Benji's now, obviously he's in 3rd, obviously after Gaz getting past him. And Gaz is starting to open up, already starting to open up a gap on Benji. And we've got Blackie, with Seamus right on his rear bumper. We've got Giggler there in 6th. We've got a bit of a gap between 7th. Then we've got a gap to Hoggy, Hoggy has got half a second penalty, and Hoggy has got got a little bit of a gap to Mac. And Mac does have half a second penalty, but Mac has half a second penalty as well, so there's not going to be any difference between them two. Because Mac's definitely closed the gap, but it's not going to make I don't think it will make any difference. So Willie Bob's obviously got going after his crash, and he's already got himself back up to, he's already got past Dodge and up to 10th place. Dodge is seriously, Dodge is there in 11th. He seems like he's not having a very good time in that BM, unfortunately. But that's not Dodge's fault, that's the car. Anyway, let's go back up to the front. At the moment, Jams is sitting pretty up front. Gaz is trying to close the gap. And he is definitely closing the gap slightly. Like by lap, he looks like he's closing in. Seamus is still right behind Blackie. Is there going to be, because they're teammates, is there going to be team orders here? I think Seamus has got more points than Blackie, I think, currently in the standings. So is there going to be team orders here? Is Blackie going to let Seamus just go? Or are they going to race? And whoever... Or are they just going to race normally? I don't know. While we're watching, let's have a look to see what tyres everyone is on. So Jams is on softs, Gaz is on softs, Benji is on mediums, so he's doing well, being third on mediums. Lucky is on softs, Seamus is on softs, Campo is on softs, Unit is on softs, Hoggy's on mediums, Max on mediums, Willie's on softs, and Joshua's on mediums. So probably about half the field is on mediums and half the field is on softs. So there is a very, very choice and darting tyre there. And it's definitely, it was raining at the start, it's not raining now. And obviously the track is starting to dry up. And currently Jams does have half a second, he is leading, but still with a bit of a lead, but he's got a half second penalty which won't cost him much, but it will allow Gaz to close the gap. Oh no, maybe not. Gaz has got a half second penalty as well, so that's not going to make any difference. But it will allow Benji on third to close the gap, well no it didn't, but it did allow him to close the gap a little bit. Okay, so Seamus has now, did Lucky have a penalty? Let's have a look. Yeah, Blackie had a penalty to serve. So obviously he's had to serve it, and Seamus has taken full spot off Blackie. There is quite a big gap from 5th to 6th now. The Campo, Giggler Campo is in 6th, Green there in 7th, Hoggy there in 8th, Max there in 9th. Willie's there in 10th. Willie is starting to catch Mac. She is starting to catch the Mac attack. Let's do from here, do a lap with Willie. can't at the moment, like Dodge is so far behind, we can't see Dodge in his wind mirrors at the moment. So you can definitely see Mac there, not far away, coming through his second corner, very sharp this time. Coming up to the next corner. Oh, Max spun it. Let's have a look, see what happened to Mac. Mac was doing well. Did he hit the grass? Did he come out there okay? An odd one, because it didn't hit the grass or nothing. Looks like, well, with this RCD, it is front wheel drive, so put too much braking into it, it does sometimes twitch out a little bit, and then sometimes when it twitches out you can't stop it. But he's only lost one spot to Willie, so he hasn't lost too much, but obviously with the accident it has out. Willie's got a big gap over Max this time. And then there's Lowly Dodge there, obviously in 11th place. And now I'll try and do what I was going to do with Willie before, but this time, as it's before the start of the lap, we'll just go do a lap with the Dodger Man. Up to the first corner, don't cut that corner too much. That's good through there. And come around this slight corner to line to this very tight right-hander. Well, Dodge goes a little bit wide there, but not too much. He might get a half-second penalty with that one. Now to the downhill part, slightly downhill. Round this corner to the right. I find this corner can be very difficult. I find this, you know, this track can be it's a nice track, but it can be quite technical if you don't really do the track all the time. Anyway, into the last section of the track. Around the last corner, and past the start finish line to make a 1:42 slower than he's had a faster lap, 2 seconds slower, but yeah. Anyway, nice racing with you there, Dodge. Okay, so let's go back to the front, guys. We're on lap 9, we're nearly 15 minutes in. Jams is currently leading still. And then he's got a gap to Gaz, who's second. Gaz does have a gap to Benji in third. And then there is a gap to Blackie, who is ahead of Seamus. I don't know what happened. I believe Seamus may have had a little off, because obviously Seamus did get past Blackie. But let's just actually go back, see if we can find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, No, can't find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, this is where we were. I'll be back to the action. Anyway, Campo's doing 6. He has got a bit of action going on here. Between Willie, Hoggy, and Gwydyn. Let's just, obviously, let's go back to the start of that. Just to let's go to here, a couple of bricks back. So Hoggy does have a little bit of a gap. Hoggy has had to serve a half-second penalty. Willie gets back. Hoggy gets through that bit a lot better. Willie and Hoggy finding out for 7th place now. Coming up to the first corner on the track. Hoggy decides to slide just into that gap. Obviously Willie's up to 7, with Hoggy right behind Willie. Then Gwydyn is there in 9th place. Gwydyn has his fuel tank is blinking at him now, so I imagine he will be going in the pits fairly shortly. Max there is... Oh, has Mac had an accident somewhere? Let's just go and have a look quickly. 1, 2, 3. Looks like, let's just go from this angle. Coming through this part. I think he did basically the same thing as he did the other lap, where he broke and unfortunately he lost the rear end. Never mind. That has allowed Dodge to close up on Mac a little bit, so he's still about 5 seconds behind I think, but he's still behind. Willie's now pulled out a gap from Hoggy, and Gwydyn's still there. Their gap's about the same between the 3 of them. Let's go back. Obviously with lap 10, Jams has just posted the fastest lap of 36.1. Then Gaz there's a gap to Gaz. Benji is there in 3rd. He's trying to close the gap with Gaz, but at the moment he's not having much luck in doing it. Blackie's there in full. Shameless is not too far behind Blackie. Campo's there in 6th. Just about to service Penny, which is going to allow Willie to close the gap a little bit. Let's have a look on like tyre-wise and fuel-wise. Giggler has got slightly more fuel than Billy Bob. But Willie does have better tyre wear than Campo, unfortunately, because you can see Willie is definitely, you can just look at it like a couple of corners ago to now. Willie is closing in Campo rather quickly, but that's most probably because of the tyres. Hoggy there. Quite a bit of fuel still. Big Mac's now up to 9th. As Goonin has obviously been in the pit for his first stop. I'd probably, yeah. Dodge's fuel light is going, so he most probably will be in the pits next lap, so that will allow Greening to take that spot. Oh, Jams has now got his fuel light going on lap 13. The others behind him are actually not doing too bad compared to Jams' fuel. Quite different in the tyre, although mind you, Benji's using medium tyres this first stint, that's probably why it's a bit different. Oh, Benji is going to have to fuel up really shortly as well, so I'd imagine he could change tyres as well. Blackie and James still fighting out for that 4th spot. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to like, comment. Yeah, if you like what you're like, I'll come off the racing for a second. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I haven't been commentating for that long. I do watch quite a few commentators, and I'm not anywhere near their standards yet, but I am hoping to be. But I know when it comes to commentating, everyone has their own technique and way of doing things. But yeah, just feel free to leave a comment if you see any changes you think I could make in how I do things. I don't mind. I enjoy. I quite like having feedback sometimes. Anyway, let's lap 14 with the Dodge's been in the pits, so yeah, that's Greening in there. Jams is closing up on Greening, who is in 10th place at the moment, and obviously coming up to lap him, but I probably would think Jams will be looking at his fuel gauge. Gaz definitely probably will be in the pit this lap. There is a big gap to Gaz now. Yes, Jams has pulled away, but that's not. Alright, but then the other lane won't make a difference. But Gaz, I imagine, will be going in the pits this lap. I don't think he'll be doing another lap. Yeah, no, Gaz is doing another lap, so that will put Gaz into first position for the time being. So Benji is now into the pit. So is Blackie, so is Seamus as well. So both Mercedes drivers have decided to follow suit. Although Seamus had to go in the pits because he had literally no fuel left. So at the moment this has put obviously Gaz in the lead for the time being, which won't be the, because obviously he's going to have to go in the pits next lap. The question is going to be, where will Gaz come out of the pits? So Campo is currently up to third at the moment. That's Hoggy in the pit. Hoggy's up to fourth because he hasn't had to pit either. It's funny how bad Mac is doing because everyone's going to have to go in the pits when it's come out before he's even got around. I would think this lap Gaz Monkey will definitely be in the pits, I think. Yep, he's going into the pit, peels off. But where will he come back? Will he come back? How will he come back into second place? Or I most probably think if Hoggy or Hoggy will come in, Cameron's probably come in. So I would most probably think Gaz should come back out in second place unless he made a mistake. There we go. Jams is past. Oh, Hoggy's carrying on. Oh no, Hoggy's going on for another lap. Gaz is filling his fuel up. Can he get out, just get out in front just in time? No, he doesn't. Benji just about does it. Oh, that explains it. Because of the fuel, Gaz definitely put a lot more fuel in than Benji did. That's allowed Benji to gain a position and get ahead of Gaz in the pit stop. But I would imagine we've only got with 26 minutes in, and we've still got, could possibly be one more pit stop. They probably won't, but theoretically could be. Blackie. So yeah, Blackie and Seamus have both gone to the medium tyres. Willie's gone to the medium tyres. Medium's got back up to 9th now on the mediums. Mac is coming out of the pits now and is in 10th place at the moment. And he's now on the soft tyres. Oh, Hoggy's in the pits now. Oh, Campo's doing another lap. See, Campo's very good with his fuel. Like, lap 17 and still not been in the pits. I probably imagine he'll be in the pits the next lap. Gaz is in. Yeah, Benji's there in second. Campbell's in third. Gaz is in fourth. But he will be up into second. He will go up to third shortly after Campo Giggler goes in for his pit stop. Obviously there is dodge there, so people are he's being lapped by everyone. He hasn't been lapped by everyone yet. So far, third place is there. Oh, Giggler is now going in the pits, so that will now release Gaz. Now put Gaz back up to third place. Blackie and Seamus are still fighting out for that fourth place, but when it comes to the end, who will have that spot? Okay, so Giggler is now had his tyres changed. I'm actually going into mediums probably. They're fueling up his car. And Giggler is on his way out. And on medium tyres. Green is there in 9th, and then Max in 10th. Green has medium tyres, and looking at both, it definitely looks like Mac is seriously pushing the hell out of that car, because the gap definitely is getting smaller every lap. Dodge is running a lonely lap. He hasn't really seen any cars to race against, other than when he was being lapped, unfortunately. So now it is Jams and Benji in the G70s up front. They are running similar liveries, but let's see, you got Jams has got orange, I think. Yeah, Jams has got orange, and Benji has got yellow. Oh, now Seamus has got, let's just go back and see where Seamus got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Let's start it here, because there was a bit of a gap between the two of them. Yeah, Seamus got out the first corner so much better than Blackie there. Now being on to the right. Now they're up side by side. James all nicely done there, not too bad I think. Blackie sort of let Seamus go because he saw Seamus was going quicker than him. Rather than fight him and next his race, he'll just let Seamus go. Which is a good move, because then it doesn't affect anyone's race then. So obviously now after that change, Seamus is in the fourth, but Blackie is right behind. Coming back at him. Blackie is right on his rear bumper. They are both on the same tyres as well. Blackie will look like Blackie went a little bit wide there. Can Blackie do anything? Can he go for try? Can he go for a pass on this corner? No, he thinks better of it. James has got half second penalty, so that's going to allow Blackie to retake full position unless Blackie makes a mistake. Willie's there in 6th now. Hoggy's not too far behind in 7th. Giggler's there in 8th. He's running a sort of lonely race now. He's quite away from Hoggy in 7th. And Breeding in 9th is quite a way back. Mack is still there in 10th place, but as you can see in the map, he's seriously... Let's just have a look at the times they're both running. Because now Matt can see Greening. So Greening is running Greening's running 140s. And Matt's running 38. So Matt is doing basically 2 laps. I said 2 seconds a lap quicker than Greening at the moment. So yeah, Matt is closing on Greening quite quickly. Dodge is on the final corner of the track, well back, so at the moment Mac doesn't have to worry about Dodge. Is there an incident there? Let's just ride on board with Welly for a second. Yeah, Hoggy right there, Wallace right behind him. I think Hoggy is going for Hoggy actually. Hoggy goes Hoggy tries to go for a late break. Said the Hoggy should that corner should have gone out a bit wider to allow Welly to come out, but Welly did. So I think Welly just decided to back out of it and not try to go around that corner, which was fair play to him. Green's there in 9th. Let's run with Green for a second. You can see Mac in 10th behind him in the distance, but you can see him catching up rather quickly. Around the first corner, that first corner quite well. And this sharp and tight corner can be a very tricky one. Still see Mac there closing. It doesn't look like Mac is closing in that quickly, but he is closing. Now slowing for this left-hander. Maybe in 3rd gear, going up to 4th. Now down to 3rd gear for this corner. Obviously back up to 4th. Hey, Mackie's come. Mac is definitely coming. Got 4 minutes left of the race. This section looks like we're in did struggle a little bit. And let's go quickly through the field because he's racing. So Jams is still leading. He can see the Mac just up front. He's been not in a commanding lead, but he has been leading. He got past Benji at the start and he's been leading ever since then, so he's having a good race. We are currently on lap 23. And it's got to go back up to Mac because he has seriously got behind Greening now. I could go on, but I just want to see what happens here. Max fighting for his life here with 3 minutes left to go. Trying to get that 9th spot. And the last section. Over start finish straight. And then there's Fast Jams there catching up with the 2. And I think you got Max saying, sod this, I'm not slowing down for first place, he can wait. Mac looks like Mac definitely got out that first corner a lot better than Greening did. Max going for a pass of Greening, can he get up? Maybe just change there, he's managed to do it. There isn't really any big racing going on at the moment, so just for this lap, I'll stay with these 2 and then I'll go back to Jams and go through the field. Oh, what happened to Greening there? Did Mac hit him or did Greening just go wide? I think Greening might have gone wide there. Yeah, Greening went rather wide there, hit the grass and the gravel a tiny bit, which hasn't helped him. And Mac has actually got up to 9th rather easily. Will Greening come back at Mac? I think you got Jams. Oh, Jams are trying to get past, but Jams has got past. Oh, Mac, what happened to Mac? Done so well there. Okay, comes around his final corner, slides it, and then gets hit by Jams. I don't know whether he could have saved it, but hey ho, shit happened. Never mind, things happen. He did get a hit by Jams, but I don't know if he could have saved it if he didn't. Anyway, Jams is still. This will be the last lap for Jams. He's dominated this feature race. Benji's there in second, so it looks like unless there's any mistakes, there's going to be another G70 1-2 like in the sprint race. Gaz is there in third. Oh, okay. Seamus finishing fourth. Blackie's finishing fifth. Hoggy's finishing sixth. Willie's finishing seventh. Campo's going to come home and finish in eighth. Greening's going to come home and finish in ninth. Benji is right there. Unless Jams makes a mistake, Benji will not take it. Gets around the corner. And Jams wins the feature race. Benji finishing second. So it's the same as the sprint, but reversed. Gaz will come home to finish it. Yeah, Gaz will come home and finish in third because the rest behind him have finished. So that's Gaz has finished. Right, so it's positive. So obviously the final standings after the 40-minute race and the 40-minute feature race was Jams in first, Benji second, Gaz third. So congratulations to the top three for finishing on the podium. Seamus in fourth, Blackie fifth, Hoggy sixth, Willie seventh, Giggler Campo eighth, Grid in ninth, Mac 10th, and Dodge in 11th. So that is it from round 3 at Red Bull Ring. We next up will be Wilkins Glen, I believe, but that one will be an endurance race. But that one I will do next week when obviously the race has been done. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment. I will see you soon. Bye bye for now.